For over 2,000 years, one book has stood as the ultimate guide to strategy, leadership, and the art of war. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. It's not just for generals. Its wisdom has inspired emperors, entrepreneurs, and modern leaders alike. Here at China Tales, we bring that wisdom to life, not with lectures, but through timeless legends from ancient China. This is Stories of Strategy, learning Sun Tzu through legends. Let the journey begin. Night falls. The river at Red Cliffs blazes with flames. Tongues of fire whip through banners as the sound of war cries drowns the waves. Chao Chao's alleged 800,000-strong army is consumed in a single night, and all of it sparked by one strategy, one alliance, one bold gamble. This was the turning point that shaped the three kingdoms. The Battle of Red Cliffs. In the final days of the Eastern Han, the empire crumbles. Warlords rise like wolves battling for territory. From the chaos, one man rises, Chao Chao, brilliant and ruthless. After crushing Yuan Shao at Guandu, he sweeps through the north. Hebei submits. The people long for peace and his forces swell in strength. Strategists and generals flock to his banner. Confident and unchallenged, Chao Chao sets his sights on the south, to conquer Wu and unify China. In 208 CE, Chao Chao marches south with an alleged force of 800,000. His campaign is unstoppable. Liu Bei of Jing province has just died. His son Liu Chong, advised by the traitorous Cai Mao, surrenders without a fight. Liu Bei is caught off guard. He retreats with tens of thousands of civilians toward Jiangling. To cut him off, Chao Chao leads 5,000 elite cavalry in pursuit. At Changban, chaos erupts. Zhao Yun charges into enemy ranks 7 times, rescuing Liu Bei's infant son. Zhang Fei roars on the bridge, halting the enemy in terror. Liu Bei escapes to Xiakou, barely surviving. Jing province is lost. The south teeters on the edge. To forge an alliance, Liu Bei sends Zhuge Liang to the kingdom of Wu. Sun Quan is wary of Chao Chao but divided by his court. Some urge surrender, others advocate war. An intense debate begins. Zhang Zhao mocked.
Liu Bei's forces are meager. You dare suggest resisting Chao Chao. Is this strategy or suicide?
Zhuge Liang replied with a smile.
Though Cao boasts of commanding 800,000 troops, he brings weary soldiers untrained for naval war. Let our two forces unite and burn him out.
Yu Fan said.
Burn? In winter, the winds blow northwest. Any fire would consume us.
Zhuge Liang replied.
In 10 days, the southeast wind will come. Mark my words.
The hall stirs. Lu Su nods thoughtfully. Zhou Yu's eyes narrow. Though not decisive, Zhuge's arguments plant the seed. Sun Quan leans toward war. Later, Lu Su pleads in private. Lu Su said,
"Surrender, and we live as subjects forever. Fight, and we may yet preserve our freedom."
Zhou Yu joins him.
Chao Chao's troops dominate land, not water. One victory, and they'll never cross the river again.
Moved, Sun Quan draws his sword, slashing a bronze peg from his desk. Sun Quan said,
"I've decided. We fight."
Chao Chao's navy is vast, but his soldiers, northerners, are land fighters. Many fall seasick, their strength weakened. Strategist Pang Tong advises,
"Chain your ships together. Let the men walk as if on land."
Chao Chao nods. He orders the fleet bound tight, but it is a trap, setting the stage for fire. Veteran General Huang Gai approaches Zhou Yu. Huang Gai said,
"Let me feign betrayal. I'll be the bait."
Zhou Yu said grimly,
If he sees through it, you're finished.
"I'm old. If I can win us victory, death is no shame."
The next day, Huang Gai publicly defies Zhou Yu.
"Your plans are reckless. You'll cost us the war."
Zhou Yu shouted furiously.
Guards, 50 lashes.
The generals beg for mercy, but Zhou Yu refuses. Beaten and bloodied, Huang Gai sends a secret message to Chao Chao. Huang Gai said,
"And I wish to defect. Allow me to join your cause."
Cao Cao grins.
"So Sun and Liu are falling apart. I'll gladly accept him."
In the 12th month, the southeast wind rises at night. Under cover of night, Huang Gai sails 10 fire ships straight into the heart of Chao Chao's anchored fleet. As they near, he shouts,
Ignite!
Flames erupt skyward. The southeast wind, long awaited, turns flames into an unstoppable tide. The chained fleet cannot separate. An inferno sweeps through. The fire leaps to shore camps. Chao's soldiers panic. Chao Chao rushes out. Chao Chao said,
So the old fox tricked me after all. Pang Tong, your chains doomed us. Retreat. All forces, retreat.
But it's too late. The alliance charges in, fire from water, blades from land. The river runs red with blood. Order collapses. The great army shatters into chaos. Chao Chao flees north with his broken army. Through Huarong's muddy paths, rain lashes down. Corpses clog the road. Soldiers fall in storm and confusion. Chao Chao murmurs,
Heaven. It must be heaven's will.
His grand army of 800,000 is gone. He escapes to the north alone with regret. The Battle of Red Cliffs was not won by wind and fire alone, but by a masterful application of the principles found in Chapter 6 of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, Illusion and Reality. Let's examine how each of Sun Tzu's insights found vivid expression in this battle. Sun Tzu said,
To cause the enemy to come on their own, offer them advantage. To prevent them from coming, show them danger.
The alliance staged Huang Gai's false surrender, creating an illusion of internal strife. Tempted by what seemed like a gain, Chao Chao fell right into their trap. Sun Tzu said,
When the enemy is comfortable, make him weary. When he is full, make him hungry. When he is at rest, force him to move.
Chao Chao's troops, exhausted from a long march, made camp along the river. The alliance waited, wore them down, and struck with fire at their lowest point. Sun Tzu said,
To march 1,000 li without tiring, go through where there is no enemy.
Liu Bei, after the defeat at Changban, withdrew through undefended terrain, avoided conflict, and rejoined his forces swiftly and safely. Sun Tzu said,
Shake the enemy but remain formless. Concentrate your strength and divide theirs.
Chao Chao spread his forces thin, defending all fronts. Meanwhile, the alliance remained elusive, then struck with full strength. Fire from the river, troops from the flanks. Sun Tzu said,
Those skilled in war lead the enemy. They are never led.
The alliance dictated the pace of battle, drawing Chao Chao into their plan, forcing him to react at every turn. Sun Tzu said,
Subtle, subtle, they become formless. Mysterious, mysterious, they become soundless.
The alliance revealed nothing. Their fire attack came in the dead of night. By the time Chao Chao saw the flames, it was already too late. Sun Tzu said,
When the enemy prepares for everything, he ends up prepared for nothing.
Chao Chao fortified everywhere. His fleet chained, his camp secured. But the alliance struck exactly where he was most vulnerable, the heart of his fleet. Sun Tzu said,
Strike where the enemy is weak. Avoid where he is strong.
Instead of confronting the well-defended shore, the alliance hit the weak point. His northern troops on water, unfamiliar with naval combat. The fire spread, unstoppable. This battle was not only a military victory, it was a masterpiece of illusion, deception, and control. A timeless lesson that deception and foresight can triumph over brute force.